Yes. Give it all to me. Okay, so no idea what he's saying. Of course I don't. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications and you're good to go. That helps me out a lot, and hopefully it makes sure that you won't miss these when they go live. Now, we're doing something completely new and completely different on the channel today, and I'm not sure I'm ready for this. It is a band called Nanowar Of Steel. It's a special request from Mape. Dude, this one's for you. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, but we're going to do it anyway. Nanowar Of Steel, Norwegian Reggaeton, featuring Charlie Glamour and Gigatron. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, you drew my heart and my blood is spilling, babe. Like oil from a platform in the North Sea. You fish me like a whaler in violation of international treaties, babe. DJ Charlie. Now I'm in an outlaw state of mind, honey.
Did he just hit us with DJ Charlie? Come on.
You fish me like a whaler in violation of international treaties, babe. DJ Charlie. Now I'm in an outlaw state of mind, honey. And you burned my soul like the Fent of Church in June 1992, baby. And all I want to tell you is
Hey! Hang on a second. Get out of here. I know this is meant to be funny, but this sounds awesome. That is super Latin inspired, that beat. I love that. I love that. It's like a super definitive Latin beat. And actually, in South Africa, they use that kind of beat sped up a bit for a genre called Kwaito. I love it. It's awesome. I love how the guitar was following that. There was a nice lead piece working along to keep the metal part going, I guess. I know this is meant to be funny, but I'm having a lot of fun with that sound. That is awesome. I love that nice run on the acoustic as well. That was just so cool and clean. The lyrics are killing me though. I got to hear this again. Nice little double kicks there as well.
Hypothermia, Cuba Libre midnight sun, summer fiesta at Ragnarok Beach. You were dancing like a polar killer whale when your bloodthirsty eyes crossed with mine.
You were dancing like a polar killer whale. All right then. I'm going back. I love how they brought that beat back, but it was more like a stripped back percussive feel. I can't believe I'm actually talking technical elements of this. It's just too much fun. I'm loving it. Got to show the love, man. The beat came back stripped back. It's more percussive. There's no definitive drum set, but it is strips of kind of the tops and the high mids, so it's that lower beat. And they do that because when they come in with a higher percussion or evolve that, which I'm sure they will, you get that emphasis again, you get the impact again. There is kind of the synth in the back, which is kind of sounds like just like when you take a standard waveform in sound design and modulate it. It's triggered by some synth. There's definitely another percussive hit that's keeping almost tempo. It sounds like not quite like a click track because it's not so clinical. There's definitely a tonal value to it, but it is there to help provide the higher end spectrum of that. His lyrics are destroying me. This video is incredible. I needed this. Thank you.
You were dancing like a polar killer whale when your bloodthirsty eyes crossed with mine. Corazón vikingo de Santo Domingo, la iglesia quemada, la piña colada, vamos a bailar con the Gambar.
Yes. Give it all to me. Okay, so no idea what he's saying. Of course I don't. But just like I said, they evolved the percussion, so you can now hear some of the other more definitive instruments or pieces of different percussion coming in versus just that more bassy beat. And that is awesome. The bass work in that as well, now that that's come in properly and it's starting to sound more like an instrument versus something that was programmed, that is very, very cool. Listen to how important that is to be the blend between what's going on musically or rhythmically and then what's going on with the percussion.
Corazón vikingo de Santo Domingo, la iglesia quemada, la piña colada. Vamos a bailar con el sol en Gambar. Guerrero cubano, bailarín pagano, tomando mojito en el sacrificio. Vamos a bailar con el hammer y bar.
This is the Despacito we needed, but we didn't get. But we did get. Since the guitar, it's panned a bit right. Get in. Okay, so that beat's going to run through the whole song. I can tell you that right now, unless they do something very dramatic. And it should run through the whole song because that's awesome. Listen to where there's a tiny, it sounds like a skip almost. There's a tiny double kick and a double like extra palm-muted piece or double chord in there. And that's the difference. Like that stuff doesn't exist in that standard Latin beat. It normally doesn't exist. But this isn't a normal standard Latin song. It's a reggaeton song, Norwegian reggaeton. So yeah, it is what it is. And it's awesome. It's sick. Listen out for that double hits. It's just like a small nod to kind of bring the metal side of it in, or the heavier side of it in. It reminds you that there's a band behind this versus a backing track, if you will. It's cool. Come on. No. No. Yes. 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 Why does that guy in the middle look like Thomas from Nightwish? Can you imagine? I love that kind of chorus piece. Well, there was like a chorus piece, sounds like a post-chorus, like a mini bridge piece. I love that a lot because they had that vocal kind of element to it that was mimicking what sounded like a bit of a horn section. It sounded like it was like a horn effect. Could have been synth, but it's just fun, man. It's good for my soul.
Tracker is ready, won't you get on board? Well, I proudly sail in the depths of your fjord. When the storm is raging and your body shaking, hold my pole tight and you ain't get no aching. You're good.
What do you say? What do you say?
Press is ready, isn't it good? Can't steal my money, Norwegian wood. I'm swimming against the stream, I don't care. I'm soon getting there when there's a monster.
There's so much going on. How many genres are in this? How many? I liked how they used the guitar there. The distorted guitar was more sparing. It was little quick hits, little quick palm mutes. So it's continuing a theme, but it feels like it's moving. They've evolved certain pieces of the song, which you guys know I say it all the time. If the song moves forward in a direction, that's the win.
Can't steal my money, Norwegian wood. I'm swimming against the stream, I don't care. I'm soon getting there when there's a monster.
Nórdico latino, que luciferino, mata al enemigo, pero despacito. Vamos a bailar en la playa del mar. Mueve tu cintura con mi armadura, Satanás me sube la temperatura. Vamos a bailar el maligno ritual. Profanar la tumba, al ritmo de la rumba. Felici del tron, Norwegian Reggaeton. Esta vida loca, a mirar la foca, asando un salmón. Norwegian Reggaeton.
This is fantastic. All of it's fantastic. I need more of this. Thank you, Mape. I appreciate you. You're a good person. I don't know why they turned into like kind of black metal / zombie people, but I don't know why a lot of things are happening, and that's okay. Sometimes it's about the journey, not the answer. Don't you bring a xylophone here. Listen, I see what you did there. Also, that was my first ever concert. Cool, huh?
Norwegian Reggaeton.
There's a lot of bums in this. You can actually, that piece that they're playing there on the guitar where they're breaking it up and kind of doing a lot of upstrum work and making it sound like it's fitting those drums and sound like it's fitting that kind of Latin beat. You can do that with any chord progression if you wanted to. You could take any chord progression from any other band and you could just potentially slow it down and kind of be much more selective of the kind of chords you're playing with a couple ghost note strums in, and you could turn anything into this, which is essentially probably how they've approached this. Is I love the I love it all.
Reggaeton.
Party's still going. He's gonna get sunburn. How cool was that? I'm gonna let the credits go. It deserves it. They deserve to give thanks to the people that were a part of this masterpiece. That was all the fun, and it's still going. For some reason, it's still going. It sounds like when you ask your Google thing to go to sleep when it's bedtime, and then it starts doing like sea sounds. That was literally some of the most fun I've had doing a reaction in a long time. There's a few kind of bands that I know, well, now I know, that I'm going to just have an absolute great time reacting to them. And these guys are now one of those bands. And I actually really enjoyed the song. I will listen to that song again right now. Lots of fun. I know it was meant to poke fun, and I know that it was kind of like a party vibe, but it was a good song. It really was. And I liked the fusion. Some genres, you can't imagine them fusing until they do. And then you're like, why hasn't this been done before? Because it just fits so perfectly. And to be honest with you, I am going to listen to a load more. So please let me know what the next best song to do is, and I will do that. I don't know if they're going to keep fusing those same kind of genres, or if they just like experiment with loads of different genres and that metal influence with them. I'm up for all of it. It's going to be awesome. But until the next one, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.